Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Combat Master News. I am your host, Pickle Gamer, the 6'3" gaming OG. I have some new information about Season 2, and also we'll be talking about the state of Combat Master right now within the community. But before we get started, join one of the best communities in Combat Master. Join the Pickle Gamer community. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified whenever I make videos like this. Okay guys, do you want the good news or the bad news first? What's that? You say you want the bad news first? Okay, let's do it. I started a poll in the community tab on my YouTube channel. I asked everybody, are you able to play Combat Zone after the recent updates to Combat Master? Now the answers were yes, no, still not good, but working better. And the last one was, I don't play Combat Master or Combat Zone anymore. Out of 144 votes, these are the results. 43% said yes. 26% said no, 8% said still not good but working better, and then 23% said I don't play Combat Master or Combat Zone anymore. Now 23% doesn't seem like a big number, but the big scheme of things it is. I think it's safe to say that the 23% are probably mostly mobile device users. I think most people playing on PC aren't having an issue with the game at all. Now you have to understand that maybe some of that 23% are on old low-end devices. I definitely don't expect Alfa Bravo and his team to optimize for every single device out there, especially really old low-end devices. That would be great, but it's just not realistic. I understand that there should be a line drawn on how low you're going to go as far as optimization for old low-end devices. But with all that being said, I really hope that Alpha and his team are able to optimize for more devices. I did ask Alpha if they did all they could do for the devices that they're going to optimize and have fixes for. Alpha responded with, they will be doing more optimizations. So that's great to hear. I do believe that some of the community has died off. They've left to go and play other games possibly. And hopefully that 23%, at least some of it, hopefully they can make it back to the game. I know that many fans are tired of waiting around for optimization and for new content, but it sounds like Season 2 is going to be a big deal and there's going to be a lot of content within Season 2. And also Alpha and team has said that about their own game. They say, hey, go play other games while you're waiting for new content for Combat Master. So I believe that's what's going on right now. I think that once there is more new content, I think people will re-download the game and start playing again. I know that Alpha talked about trying to come out with more content more frequently, like maybe every 2 weeks, dropping something. That would be awesome. The community would appreciate it, and it'd be a good way to engage and keep your audience. All right, let's get into the information about Season 2. Okay, there's been rumors going around that Season 2 is planned to come out in April. I even heard information that Season 2 would possibly come out in the first week of April. So I asked Alfa Bravo about this. I said, are you trying to release Season 2 next week? Alpha responded with, not yet, hopefully in April though. We are trying to push super hard. So I take that as maybe mid-April to late April, if not early March. I also think that the push for April has to do something with Warzone Mobile. Warzone Mobile is doing horribly with Android devices. I think the push for Season 2 in April is a move to try to get some of those Warzone Mobile fans that can't play Warzone Mobile yet over to Combat Master. I mean, I thought Bloodstrike was crazy for releasing their global release on the same day as Warzone Mobile global release, but now I understand why they did it. Okay. I also asked Alpha, would you be waiting for iOS to be approved, or would you release Android and Steam first? Unfortunately, Alpha replied with, iOS will be a bit later. Sorry, iOS users. I was talking to a source a couple days ago, and I was asking this source about duos and squads and asking how well it was working. He said duos and squads are working really well, and also it's going to be great because there's going to be a good revive feature in it. So not only can you self-revive, but your teammates can help revive you as well, and the more teammates reviving you at a time, the faster you revive. And guys, I really try to get information for you guys, and you guys have to believe me. You know how Alpha is and how much info he gives out, which is hardly anything. So I went on to ask Alpha, I said, can you tell me how many bundles there will be? Alpha replied with, oh, many. So it sounds like we're getting a lot of content in this Season 2 update, which is great. Some new bundles to purchase. Also, maybe there'll be some free bundles. You just never know with Alpha. Then I went on to ask Alpha, I said, hey, will there be more than one new operator? And he replied with, well, Can't say yet, as we are in the process. So it sounds like he wants more than one new operator, but it sounds like maybe they have one right now and they're not sure if they're gonna have more, but they're working on it right now. And I followed that question up with, but at least one new operator? And Alpha replied with, yes, that is for sure. So there'll be at least one new operator in Season 2 bundle. We would all love to see more operators, right? Hopefully he comes out with more than one operator. It would be nice to have more operators to choose from for sure. Okay, this is the last question I asked him, and this is the most interesting response that I got. I asked Alpha, do you know how many new guns? And he said, well, it'll feel like many. And that's interesting. What does he mean by it'll feel like many? So then I asked him, I said, are you talking conversion kits? Or are you saying there will be more attachments? He just replied to that comment as I was making this video right now. And he replied with, well, weapon perks maybe? Weapon perks. So I believe that weapon perks would add additional abilities to the weapons. So that will be interesting to see, but he did end that with a question mark. But it doesn't sound hopeful that we're getting more weapons. I know we've all been waiting for the MP7, also the riot shield, for those rat kings out there. But I'm not sure if we're getting any of those. But besides that, it sounds like we're getting a good amount of content within this update. I know we all can't wait to see what's coming in Season 2, and I personally can't wait to see it. Hopefully it's worth the wait, and hopefully Alpha does us proud. I personally would like to see the community come back and more people be able to play the game again. I think most of the people that are playing the game right now are the pros. I would love to see the casual gamers like myself come back to the game so we can all have a good time. Well, that's it for this Combat Master news. Again, I am Pickle Gamer, your 6'3" gaming OG. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified whenever I post videos like this. Also, shout out to the subscribers and big shout out to the members of the channel. You guys take care. I'll see you guys next time.